So I would consider myself a pretty successful filmmaker, but not really in the traditional sense. You see, I don't make a lot of money and I don't have any awards for my work. And before we get into the politics of who can and can't call themselves a filmmaker, I'll say this. I get paid to tell stories and make a living creating videos I love. So that's what I mean when I say I'm successful. And if that's the lifestyle you're interested in, then maybe you can take something away from this video. And if for some reason you don't know who I am, let's step back so I can give you a little backstory. I've been making videos for about 10 years now. Currently, I'm full-time on YouTube, but before YouTube, I made a living getting paid to travel and create commercial work all over the world. Commercials for companies like Polar Pro, Shangri-La Hotels, VINCERO Watches, Visit Abu Dhabi, and a ton more. And back before then, in 2014, I shot local business commercials, weddings, promo videos, anything I could to make a buck. It's taken me a decade to get to where I am today. I want to quickly talk about a few core values that I have. Core values that have carried me through life and genuinely have made me a better person and a better filmmaker. Start sharing your story today. Capture as much as possible. Looking back, I'm so frustrated with how little of my filmmaking journey I documented. I wish I had more shots of me filming with friends, shots of me learning as I go. Sure, it's important to get those crazy shots that will live on your show reel, but make sure to film the behind the scenes moments and use that footage to share your story with the world. My life changed forever the moment I started putting myself in front of the camera, and I was lucky enough to be great on camera from the beginning.
If you can take 1 second and open Facebook if it's not already open, and go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/SamNewtonMedia. Then you can like my page and stay up to date on all my videos. I would really appreciate it. You can help an Aggie out.
Okay, maybe not. So obviously I wasn't always very good in front of the camera, but the moment I started sharing my story online was the moment I began connecting with people who allowed me to grow as a filmmaker and as a person. Make community a priority. You are the product of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. If you don't have friends in the creative field, you need to change that. Use Instagram to connect with people in your area and offer to help them without asking for anything in return. Find someone further along in their career who does what you want to do and help them on a project for free. Or find someone in the same stage of their career as you and ask if they want to go shoot something fun. I asked this random kid in a hostel 5 years ago if I could tag along and film while he took photos. And because I just asked him to go out and shoot, we've ended up traveling to dozens of countries together. Make time for videos you love. People often give up on their dream because it isn't realistic. But my mindset has always been, if someone else can do it, why not me? I get we have to pay the bills, but if you don't like the direction you're heading, make sure to set aside time to create passion projects that excite you. It will help you reset and remind you why you do this in the first place. Save some money and do what you can to create space for yourself. That way you can work on a project that you're truly proud of that could end up paying off in the long term. Do this consistently enough and people will take notice. And eventually you're going to start getting paid to make the videos that you love. Play the long game. Stop looking for shortcuts to success. Everyone tries to sell you the idea that you can become successful overnight if you buy their course or get that shiny new camera. But the true secret to success is staying persistent. It's frustrating and you won't make a lot of money at first, but if you're intentional about where you want to go and you stick with it long enough, success will follow. 7 years ago, I knew I wanted to be a travel videographer, so I filmed weddings, corporate videos, literally anything I could to make money to travel. Then I would offer brands cheap travel videos and build my portfolio. And after years of doing this, I eventually made travel films full-time. Start sharing your story today. Make community a priority. Make time for videos you love and play the long game. I truly believe if you start implementing these core values into your life and how you live, it'll be tough not to be successful. It all ties together because the moment you start sharing your story is the moment you start building your community. And the moment you have a community is the moment you have people around you that want to help you make the videos that you love. And if you do that consistently enough for a long enough period of time, along with just being a good person, I promise you, your life will change forever. I have creative freedom. I work on projects that excite me. And I do it all with the people I love. And to me, that's exactly what a successful filmmaker does. So hopefully you got something out of this video and you can implement some of these and find success in your own life. So, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it felt good to take the turtleneck off for just a second and be real with you guys. This table is about to fall apart. I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Polar Pro. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know that they've sponsored in the past. And they're good people that make great products. So that's my kind of sponsor. Right now they're running a sale. I'm just gonna hold this up weirdly as I say this. They're running their holiday sale where you can get the biggest discounts of the year on all of their best products, including this matte box that I use on literally every shoot. It has a 3-stage adapter where I can use a mist filter, an ND filter, and this cool anamorphic filter that you saw in a lot of the shots. It's honestly something that I think every filmmaker should have in their camera bag, and you can get it now for the best price of the year. So you should do that. And it's shitty to say, but when you show up on set and you have one of these as a videographer, you look a lot more legitimate because people tend to think you know what you're doing just because you have one of these. I don't know. It's just something I've learned, and on top of all that, it helps a lot. So grab yourself a Basecamp system. A lot of Polar Pro's products, they're on sale right now. They almost never run sales. So hit the link in my description. Take advantage of it. Get yourself something for Christmas. And also, if you ever want any Polar Pro stuff, just do it now so you can help me. Help me survive. Help me eat. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this different style video. I want to make more of these where I'm not a ridiculous man in a turtleneck and I can just be real and be honest and talk a little bit more about my journey. More about my journey. I can't talk right now, but I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. And as always, stay green.